I believe Subject 5 is loose. The glass around its container is shattered, and I can finally hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, then this is probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. Generic lab assistant. I don't like the fact that it's... Oh, shit! Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a really long time. As of recording right now, I believe it's been 9 months. Actually, I think it might have been a whole year since I've posted a video. I'm not great with, I'll say it later. I have to read this first. For as long as you can remember, legends have been told about the derelict mansion up on the hill that casts a blanket of darkness over the town. The history of the house itself is virtually unknown, and even the town's oldest residents cannot remember the mansion's origin. Being an avid history enthusiast, you embark upon the mountain, up the mountain to visit the manor, hoping to shed some light on the backstory of this crumbling fortress of darkness. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now, so I'm gonna be sniffing, sniffing a little bit. Ugh. So this is Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. I just stuttered my absolute life away, dude. Oh my god. I've only been speaking English my entire life. Anyway, it's been a really long time since I've posted a video. Mostly because I have a terrible sense of... Not terrible sense of... I'm just really bad at... Whenever I start doing something, I'm bad at keeping it up. Like, for example, the analog horror series I made on a different channel. It literally only has one video out because I'm too lazy and I just don't I haven't finished the second video yet. Like, I feel like I got good concepts, but I just don't have the, you know... W is the arrow key, that makes sense. Mouse is look, activate ease, enter the space, shift. And this is all pretty basic controls, honestly.
Hello, I am Spooky.
Oh, there you are. Adventure Time looking ass.
And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can
Probably
you
not.
What lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, first things first. Yeah, no, that door doesn't open. Or does it? I cannot walk through this. Okay. So, I actually have never played this game before. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I can't. There's a candle here. But other than that, there's not really anything. There's a bed. Windows. I have gone into this about as blind as I possibly can, because usually I watch trailers and stuff to see if it's worth getting. But I'm going in, like, super blind. All I know is that it's a mansion, and it's jump scares. I think. I really don't know, about this. I don't even think, I didn't even read the reviews. So, yeah. Pretty much completely blind. From what I can tell, it's not super scary. I mean, like, it's not, like, eerie or anything. Very derelict. Oh, a picture. Kinda looks like a black hole. Fun fact about black holes. Not sure if this really matters, but not up until if you've ever watched the movie Interstellar, you know the black hole. I forget what it's called, but you know the black hole. It is one of the most accurate renditions of what a black hole would actually look like. in real life, I mean, as much as a black hole can look like anything, whenever it has gravitational force powerful enough to absorb all light that comes anywhere close to it. The accretion disk and its the accretion disk, which bends light. Oh, that skeleton freaking scared me, and it looks like a freaking fetus. It looks like a child, dude. How? All right. Anyway, the accretion disk bends the light in actually a pretty realistic way. I'm not just saying that because I'm saying like, oh, it looks realistic. I believe they actually used like a mathematical equation to explain the singularity, which is, if you didn't know, that's what a black hole kind of is. Not quite. It's a little bit different. Considering that it's not infinitesimally small. It's not infinitely small. Which is what a singularity is. It's just an infinitely small point of infinite mass and infinite gravity. However, black holes technically don't have infinite gravity. I believe they do not have infinite gravity. That's creepy. And they're certainly not a singularity because they do take up space. Which is also why the term black hole technically isn't very accurate, because a hole implies the absence of something, but a black hole is actually the presence of everything. It's kind of like the color white, and the kind of like the color white and the color black. Technically, black isn't a color. I don't like that. Technically, black isn't a color because it's the absence of all color, and white is the presence of all color. Technically, we can't make true black or true white, because true black would mean literally zero color whatsoever, which would not be physically possible to create. I mean, technically it would be, like, for example, black hole is technically true black, but because it absorbs all light and no reflection is, like, have you ever seen, like, something that's, like, 99.8% like black, like it's like, I don't know, you ever seen that like really light absorbent material? The less absorbent it is, at first this place seemed cute, but I've been here for a few days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I keep getting this feeling like I'm being watched by something. This is not romantic at all. Romantic? I hate to tell you this, but why would you think going into a mansion that is very poorly furnished? Like, this room, honestly, this makes my room look like frickin' royal ballroom. Random chair. Pictures. I know something is following me, but I feel like I'm prancing through the same rooms over and over, hopefully leaving notes and as breadcrumbs will prove I'm making progress in reaching some destination. I just hope I don't run out of ink. I'm dreadfully thirsty. Just drink the ink. I'm just joking. Don't drink ink. That's ill-advised. I mean, depending on what kind of ink you have. I mean, none of it is ever edible. I feel like I should specify that now. It's not edible. No ink is. I'm just saying, like, there might be different outcomes depending on what kind of ink you have, but most of them, no, all of them, none of them will be good. None of them are good. So, anyway, what was I talking about again? Ah, forget it. Not quite quenching my thirst. Taste is terrible. Stains are terrible. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I literally said just drink the ink, and what is the next note? He drank the ink. Or he or she, I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure. Whatever. Anyway, what was I talking about again? Never mind that. Anyway, I think I was talking about something about black holes or something or another. I found something today to satisfy my unromantic. Why does it keep mentioning romance? Is that going to be an important plot point? I'm like actually kind of wondering. I'm going to keep that up in my mind real quick. I'm not real quick. English is not Englishing. I'm going to keep the idea that they're talking about romance and stuff up, you know, keeping the cogs turning, but I'm not sure how this plays into anything. Maybe the more notes we find, the more I'll know. Okay, I found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I awoke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. I'm not sure what brand or year, for there is no label. All I gather is that the taste is strong. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God, it's blood. Oh, it's blood. I somehow I knew the second it said bottle of red wine that it wasn't red wine and it was definitely blood. And I'm not now whether or not it's human blood doesn't really matter, but I don't really know. If anybody didn't pick up on the fact that it was blood before I very blatantly said it was blood, since blood has iron in it. Now I'm no biologist, but since blood has iron in it, that's what gives it a metallic taste. If you ever smelled blood, it kind of smells a little bit metallic, you know? And if you ever like bitten your lip or something, or like whenever you were younger pulled out like a tooth or something, and you could taste the blood in your mouth, I think you kind of know what blood tastes like. It's like a metallic-ish kind of taste, and that's due to the iron content. So they are drinking blood. I mean, whatever floats your boat, man. I mean, ignorance is bliss, so like I'm actually surprised there wasn't a jump scare there. Whatever floats your boat, and if you're really that thirsty that you drink blood, I mean, to each their own, I guess. It's gross, but I mean, you don't know, so you just think it's wine. It's fine. Pictures are very disturbing. It's very disturbing, indeed. The blood. The wine in your cups have been replaced with the blood. Yeah, there we go. I don't think that was wine. No, it wasn't wine. It was definitely blood. Human or otherwise, it was blood nonetheless. I'm gonna go middle door. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I haven't seen any of my previous notes, so that means either I'm getting somewhere or someone is taking them. Well, seeing as the fact that they are still here, that probably means that no one's taking them. Good, because you're making progress. Alright, room 50. I'm not sure if this is... I think this is my last note. I'm going to die having never found my escape. But really, that's not true. This place was like my escape from everything else. In the end, my death is kind of romantic. Why do you keep mentioning romance? This is not romantic at all. Romeo and Juliet thing, bro. Game saved. Oh, you use little crosses to save. That's fun. Okay. I wonder if the walls are just moving up. Or the textures or something, or if the elevator is actually moving down. I think the walls are just probably moving up. I mean, like, from a game standpoint. Like, a coding standpoint. Okay. So, a little creepier than it was before. I don't like that. Oh, that just goes down forever. Okay. Right then. So I can't walk off the edge. Curiosity got the better of me. No notes over there. Jumpscare, wow. This game is honestly pretty good. I like the notes. I like the very eerie atmosphere. I revoke what I said about it not being that scary. Oh, hold on. Oh my. Oh. Excuse me. Sorry. I revoke what I said about this game not being that scary, because it's actually pretty good. I really like playing horror games. I think I should play more. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I should play more horror games like this. I have some other horror games, like I have Children of Clay. I should probably get Slide in the Woods. I mean, I already know what that game is, so I'm not gonna be able to go in blind. But, like, I've never watched Children of Clay, or I gotta step in it. I have to. Nothing happened. Anyway. Spouting, splashing, soaking, innards, ingest, invoking, nailing never stops the choking. While slightly disturbing, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Spouting, splashing, soaking. I'm assuming that's referring to blood. Innards, ingest, invoking. I'm assuming that's referring to possibly cannibalism and or not cannibalism technically, or just eating people, if whatever this is not a person. I mean, I feel like it's only cannibalism if it's the same species, which is why humans eating cow isn't cannibalism. So, whatever, I don't need to worry about the ethics or morality of consuming human flesh. Innards, ingest, invoking. Now, I'm not sure what invoking would mean in this context. Because invoking would be like to bring upon oneself. Like, invoke the wrath of something would be like to bring upon. Or like to coax out. So, innards, ingest, invoking. I'm not sure why it says invoking. Nailing never stops the choking. Now, this sentence doesn't really make sense. There's a period after invoking, which is why it's a new sentence. Spouting, splashing, and soaking. Innards, ingest, and invoking are all one sentence because they all have commas separating each word. The comma between never and nailing and stops the choking would be nailing, comma, never, comma, stops the choking. That does not make a lot of grammatical sense. There shouldn't be commas there. It would be nailing never stops the choking, but there shouldn't. Nailing never stops the choking, which means that if we can base off of spouting, splashing, soaking, they're referring to different things. But nailing is a verb, never is not a verb, and stops the choking is not a verb. Technically, stops the choking is an adjective. Spouting, splashing, soaking, ingest, and invoking are all verbs. Innards is a noun, which makes it out of place. But I'm assuming the word ingest is in verb tense is referring to innards in noun form. Even though there's no other form for innards, I don't believe. Which means that they're talking about ingesting innards. Invoking, I still don't know. But I don't know how nailing never stops the choking with the commas with... Okay, immediately nope. Immediately nope. Absolutely fucking not. Hell to the no, bitch. Not a chance. On God's forsaken green earth. So, how long is this thing gonna chase me for? It's just gonna be 10 rooms? Apparently not. Judging by the fact that it's chasing. Hmm. Specimen database, specimen 1. Docile. Total fatalities 4. How do you fuck do you die to a freaking this thing? There's no mouse, so I can't circle it, but how do you die to that? A method hard attack. Oh, okay, that makes sense actually. Or a cardboard cutout figure that springs out from the walls, proved not very effective against healthy subjects. Okay. Well, I live in America, so I see plenty of unhealthy subjects. Type active. Total fatalities 137. Physical tearing. A mostly semi-solid base specter that frequently changes matter states, proved very effective against weaker or slower subjects. Specimen 3. Active in testing. Fatalities 43. Infectious bites. A test specimen being developed at GL Labs should prove useful when released. Trials have shown it adequately effective to average subjects. Alright, I can't quite get a good tell of what this is. Perhaps it is a spider? I mean, it kind of looks like a spider, honestly. It looks a little bit like a spider, so I guess that would make sense. What was that, specimen 4? No, specimen 3. Type active, total fatalities 85, method consumption, a 14th century spirit that was contained and relocated here. Tests have yet to reveal origins, but all relevant information has been placed into testing chamber. Proved effective, but not greatly more than previous specimens. Okay, okay. Type active, total fatalities 168, question mark, which means that it might be more unconfirmed deaths. Method unknown, a creature found from inside the church of a small town. Subjects are lost after contact with the specimen. Current method of killing is unknown, proved extremely effective against subjects with mental issues or weak wills. Okay, alright, alright. Specimen 6, error. Error. Okay, so they're both errors. Modify house layout. That's an error. Back. Okay. Alright, so this is currently all I can do right now. Oh, shit. Exit the program. Okay. That is interesting. I'm actually kind of interested in that. Alright, let me think. Alright, that one. Close my eyes and shake my mouse vigorously. Creepy whispers. Interesting. Can access those doors. Skeleton. Let's take this one. Probably gonna be. I'm actually surprised. These long hallways are really good for building up tension. Okay, music changes. Possible new monster. Okay, that's just straight suicide. That is literally someone who just no, probably. I mean, in this context, technically speaking, it might be something else. If you ever watched Scream, literally the opening scene, she gets I forget her name. Casey, I believe. Casey Becker, maybe. I'm not gonna try the last name. Casey gets hung from a tree after getting brutally murdered over the phone, and her parents can hear. It's kind of disturbing, but I feel like in this case it's probably a suicide. Probably what this painting is. Man, I'm so glad I don't get paid from any of these videos, and I don't plan to, because technically, well, not technically, there's no technicality in this, in my general opinion. Trying to make money, trying to make money off of something that changes so, often, like a platform such as YouTube, is not the best idea. So anyway, oh, new room. What is the pattern here? Okay, so it seems kind of... Come on, I'm smarter than this. I don't need to just wander around aimlessly. I can do this. Alright, so I'm assuming the different dings have something to do with like a correct and incorrect type of thing. Maybe there's a pattern in which I need to walk. However, other than the sound cues, I have no way of telling which way I'm actually supposed to be going. And I haven't really looked around at the rooms, so... Okay. I got that correct. Alright. Forward. Right. Oh, that's kind of weird, honestly. But in, like, a cool way. Anyway. Oof. Yeesh. Okay, it's room 100 time. Skelly. Game saved. Keep that blood pumping. Excuse me. Alright, this is honestly a pretty cool game. Like, I actually really enjoy this, right? I'm actually really enjoying this. I am really enjoying this. Ooh, okay. So I am a 10th of the way done with this entire game right now. Very creepy. Let's see if we can get more. Let's see if we can access specimen 6. Nope, still an error. Still an error there too. This is also still an error, which means there's nothing. There's not really anything different. The last one. We took the last. I took the left one last time, so I'm gonna take the right one this time. Ooh. Go this way or this way. I'm gonna go left. Excuse me. Can't go back through this door, but I can go through this one. Ooh, a bridge. Very creepy. I gotta double check. I like the aesthetic of this room, actually. It's very nice. The music is very eerie, so I do really like that. Excuse me. Little bug. Out. I'm not actually sure where that came from. Oh, another note. This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and stranger. Okay, okay. Interesting. Cage. That seems to keep going this direction. There's a corner. Oh my god. Okay, now that's actually kind of scary. So, I'm now in the SVP Foundation. Oh, I think it's gonna stay like this for a while. Little ladders. Broken windows. Blood splatter. Fetus. Little generator thingy. Larger fetus. Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. Generic lab assistant. Okay. Key card picked up. If they're kept in those... Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, they're kept in those things. Oh my god, how did I not notice all these? Some of them are empty, some of them have the more came through that way. So let's take, that's locked. Okay. Oh. Oh no. I believe subject 5 is loose. The glass around its container is shattered. I can finally hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen. If it is out and alive, then this is probably my last report. Clicking is getting louder. Oh my god. I was on a roll with reading the notes, and now I'm not. I believe subject 5 is loose. The glass around its container is shattered, and I can finally hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, then this is probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. Generic lab assistant. I don't like the fact that it's... Oh shit! Okay. Okay, I see. So it heals over time. Large bridge. Our bridge is down there. Oh! In order to survive this house, I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything an essential protagonist would do and hope. I must do everything a central protagonist would and hope this is one of those stories. Insert obscure horror reference that no one gets and misinterprets as instructions somehow. Everyone is a suspect! I don't believe that was the correct term. I believe it was everybody. Everybody is a suspect? The sound did not match the face, like, whatsoever. Nope. Well, I still haven't died, so it appears I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. Also, I found a strange computer that gave descriptions of the monsters, and it seems like they are called effective based on how many people they kill. I mean, yeah, the more people they kill, the more effective they would be at killing, but that's not a good thing. I mean, not to me. I guess it's a good thing to them, but... I think it's the effectiveness of the specimens is also somehow related to the souls of the people they kill somehow. Anyway, I'm still alive and strong, but I feel like the inmost cave of my journey lies ahead. I wonder what the antagonists will look like. I hope they're cute. What? I nailed that. Like, I nailed that. I just realized that I never had a mentor figure, trial, or leaving home scene. That means this story isn't following the archetypes to make me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Well, it was nice for a little while at least. This game is extremely self-aware. Ooh, dark bridge room. Oh, I did it. Day 2, food supply depleted, water at supply at 30%, mental health deteriorating, leaving notes behind to help others, and mark where I've been. Okay. Keep a little pep in your step. GL Labs. Save the game. Alright. Okay, so far we've interacted with the spider, and we've interacted with... What the f... Oh, it was just a piece of bread. Okay. So far we've interacted with the spider, that one weird thing, and of course the cardboard cutouts. That scared me so bad. This disturbs me. I hate spiders so much. Like, I hate them with a passion. I hate spiders so much. Are you fucking kidding me? Where'd it go? Note, day 3, hallucinations are manifesting at increasing intervals. The cause is probably sleep deprivation or a gas that is being pumped into the rooms. I have not yet been injured, so I don't think that's the cause is brain injury or blood clot. I mean, you don't have to be injured to get a blood clot. Wait. No, yeah, you do. Wait, no, you don't. Wait, do you? I don't actually know now. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh. Ow. Probably gonna stop at room 200. Mall of Spook. Oh shit. Alright, alright. Okay. Let's try this. Mr. Spook. Oh dear. Oh. Now that's what I call hitting the nail on the head. I hate what I've chosen to do with my life. I scream, you scream, we all scream for the cardboard cutout. This sound makes me deeply uncomfortable. Day 4, I'm starting to lose track of time. The battery on my phone became so low I delegated to save it in case I find an exit. I mean, that makes sense. Alright, well, that's gonna be all for today. Mostly because the spider, I just can't. I hate spiders so much. This is a really good game, and I'm definitely gonna do more of it. Hopefully I can do, like, 200 rooms every time, because this only took a little bit of, like, around an hour, so... Yeah, probably gonna go now. That's gonna be all for today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next High Tide.